If you haven't heard about Anchor, it's the easiest way to make a podcast. Let me explain. It's free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or your computer. Anchor will distribute your podcast for you. It can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and many, many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. Everything you need to make a podcast in one place. Download the Anchor app today. Go to anchor.fm to get started. That's anchor.fm to get started today.
This is Shockwave News Reporting. I've got a report coming out of the CDC caught lying. Costa Mesa files court documents to block federal relocation of 35 to 50 infected coronavirus patients. Ill-prepared facility near millions of Californians. So this is over near California. The CDC has been caught lying, which is nothing new. Costa Mesa files court documents to block federal relocation of 35 to 50 infected coronavirus patients to ill-prepared facility near millions of Californians. Well, as we all know, these are with the return of the infected evacuees from the Diamond Princess cruise ship. That number jumped up to now 35. We know the real number is much higher, possibly 70 infected people in the United States. The court document filed by the city of Costa Mesa, California, they want to block them people from returning. I can't blame them at all. Below it shows it calls for a judicial decision to block federal government's attempt to move 35 to 50 infected patients from Travis Air Force Base to the ill-prepared isolation facility in Costa Mesa, California, near millions and millions of people. The CDC's official numbers claim that there is only 13 infected patients in California to begin with. Let's see if we can unravel the numbers. Well, there's 35 to 50 infected patients urgently being moved from Travis Air Force Base. And the statement of facts, the selection of the document warns that 35 to 50 patients already diagnosed with the coronavirus are to be relocated from Travis Air Force Base to a facility in Costa Mesa, California. The document then warns state officials demanded to know why local emergency personnel notified city leaders at all the plan to produce people with deadly, highly communicable diseases into the community. So they were questioning why the hell are you bringing these people here and they're already infected with the coronavirus? I mean, that's retarded. But again, this is how we are. We're a touchy-feely society here in the United States. We have compassion for everything and everybody. It's okay to bring patients in here, but it's not okay to infect the rest of the whole entire United States. It's just not, especially if they're ill-prepared to handle the patients coming in to the facility or the community. If they're not prepared, or correctly prepared, I should say, then there's a major problem somewhere. This is crazy. Costa Mesa densely has a population, by the way, of currently over 3 million people. And you think about it. So I mean, this is insanity. You want to try to send patients that potentially have the coronavirus and potentially are infected over to Costa Mesa, California. I mean, that's just insanity. The lawsuit means is the CDC has been lying about the total number of infected coronavirus patients in America, and this is absolutely true. We know that China lies about everything, and the infected ratio, it's not 74, 75, 76,000. It's more like maybe 276,000. And maybe 250,000 of them people already infected, if not more. I mean, the numbers are through the roof. But of course, China, we expect to lie. And of course, the naive little people here in the United States listens to the fake media, the fake news outlet. Of course, they believe everything the news has to say. But that's just not true. Although the numbers are a bit hard to nail down, the lack of information from federal agencies, the current official count of infections of the CDC is just 14 confirmed cases in the United States, with only 414 people tested. In addition, the CDC says that there are only 3 people evacuated from Wuhan, China, who have the virus, and 18 people evacuated from Diamond Princess cruise ship. That's a grand total of 35 people are confirmed in America, according to the CDC. Well, but according to this map, and then they have a map down here, 13 cases in California, 2 have recovered there. The map shows 20 cases outside of California. And I mean, it's just absolutely incredible. Added to the 30 to 50 patients that left Traverse Air Force Base, this seems to indicate there are actually 55 to 70 infected people in America. That's what we know so far. Again, the CDC is lying. They're going into full-blown fake news, fake advertising. Can they be trusted? Absolutely, positively not. They do know their job. They do know their job very, very well. They're very, very, very good at disease containment, analyzation, disease containment. They're very good when they have the proper procedures in place and the proper protocols. Well, you have these different states and different state authorities, these smaller cities. They take these patients, too, that are infected with the coronavirus. They're ill-prepared. They just cannot handle the situation. They're ill-equipped. They don't have the right equipment, the right containment, the right suits, biohazard suits. I mean, I could go on and on and on. They don't know what they're doing. It's incompetence at its fullest. And again, the CDC is running the show. And again, possibly 70 people infected in America right now, and the CDC has only tested 414 of the entire country. Think about that. Think about that. Let that sink in. 70 people that they know of. Imagine how many hundreds of people out there that probably have the coronavirus. Not trying to be alarmist, not trying to scare anybody, but you people better damn well wake up. Wake up and wake up now. Start preparing yourself, preparing your family, prepare food, prepare water, a little bit of extra food and storage, water and storage, all the bare necessities that you're going to need in case shit hits the fan. This is Shockwave News reporting and signing off.